Our next guest stars in the fourth and final season of the Emmy-winning dark comedy Barry. Her name is Sarah Goldberg. She earned an Emmy nomination for the role of an ambitious actor named Sally Reed on the show. In this season, Sally goes on the run with her boyfriend Barry, a hitman turned aspiring actor himself, after he escapes from prison. In the series, the story fast-forwards 8 years with a newly religious Barry and Sally who are raising a young son, and they argue over Barry's plan to return to L.A. to kill again, this time their former acting teacher, Jean. Take a look.
You know, I don't think that this is God's message for you, because this goes against everything we believe. Killing is a sin, a big one, and I don't think that's...
This isn't a discussion, all right? We either do this, or we drop John off at an orphanage, and we kill ourselves.
I think you just want to do this because Jean turned you in.
I want our son to know his parents.
He thinks my name is Emily.
But he knows the real you.
Sarah Goldberg, welcome.
Good, Sarah.
Thank you for having me. It's so nice to meet you guys.
All right, so your character is Sally, but Sally's now living as Emily, and
That's
her
right.
life has taken a very dark turn.
Very dark
And
turn.
I was reading that when you auditioned for this role, had season 1, Bill Hader called you and said, how would you like, if this becomes a multi-season series, which it has, how would you like your character to progress? And you said, let's go dark.
I said, let's go dark. I said, I want to go the full way. Gina Rowland's opening night, woman under the influence, and he held true to his promise. So.
Why were you so excited to take on that challenge?
I just think the tone of the show is so elastic, and it's wild, you know, like we signed up for a comedy, and since then I feel like we've run through every genre, from horror to thriller to drama, and I just wanted to see how far we could take it.
Well, you've taken it pretty far. Can we just give a shout out to you, what TV Line says about you, Ms. Goldberg? Sarah Goldberg has been wowing us for 4 seasons now with her work, but this week she topped herself by essentially crafting a performance within a performance as Sally.
That's so kind. I need to send that person some cake.
Yeah, but it's so great because you did, Sarah. You started out as a little girl as a girl next door, but she's so friggin' complicated.
That's right. Well, they sort of Trojan horse this character where when I read the original pilot script, what I thought was so clever was she sort of presents as this girl next door girlfriend character, but actually she is this really dark, complex character. And even in the pilot, there was that pivot and that twist. And I thought that made the script really stand out. And, you know, she's an unusual female character, and I wanted that kind of challenge.
Are you ready for it to end? Because you're the only one in the room that's seen the finale.
Right.
And this is
I
what's so
just saw it.
fascinating to me about it is that 2 episodes left. I can't figure out how this is going to end. Are you satisfied with the finale? Are you ready?
I was quite emotional watching the ending. I was very emotional watching all of our castmates wrap. You know, it's been 7 years since we started this show. And so it's been a full life cycle. And I think we're really going to miss going to work together. But it's time. The story wraps up where it should. So.
And where it should. Is it happily ever after?
What do you think?
Earlier, you used the word elastic to describe the show. You can also use that word to describe the definition of love story. But you say this isn't necessarily a love story.
No, I've never felt that there was a love story between Barry and Sally. Their relationship.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, I did.
It's good. Okay.
I did actually.
Well, a dark kind
But
of
there
love
lies
story.
the complication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, I just felt like, you know, here's 2 people who are so myopic in their needs that they really project onto each other and they never really see each other. And then ironically, later when they're on the run, it's like the most honest their relationship ever gets, but they're in this like survival-based kind of mess. And so, yeah, it's always sort of been, I feel like they've used each other over the years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So what are you excited about next?
Well,
You're getting rave reviews, Ms. Goldberg.
yeah, I'm working on a show called Industry, actually, in the UK.
I love that show,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I'm going to do their season 3, so I got to learn to say things about finance really quickly that I don't understand.
So you're still loving your job? You're still
Yeah.
liking what you do?
I feel so lucky to do what I do. You know, I get to play make-believe for a living and put on costumes and do what we did as kids, you know? So I feel really lucky to get to do what I do.
No, I was thinking about when you first started the role, because were you working and you get the call, Bill Hader wants to do X, Y, and Z? What were you doing?
Well, 7 years ago, I was very much unemployed. I think I was in my bathrobe eating banana and peanut butter toast, and my amazing manager, Peter Kousakis, called me and was like, Bill Hader has this new HBO pilot, and I think it's your part. And I was like, okay, cool, yeah. Let's do that one then. I'm available.
I think I'm available.
Yeah, I'll check my diary. And so, and then I went through quite a lengthy audition process, but I really felt I understood Sally, and
Yeah.
I've always felt that with her. She's a complicated character, and I always said, you don't have to like her, you just have to know her. And I felt like I knew her.
Yeah,
good.
well, the show's success is not complicated. It's a hit, and you're great in it. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you, guys.
Bravo.
The fourth and final season of Barry airs Sunday nights on HBO and HBO Max.